Order for Jennifer C.
Is this my double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double sleeve?
Yeah. Can you handle that much caffeine?
Did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Oh, really? That's great.
Seriously, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Yeah, you just said that.
Did you say I just said that?
Yeah, I'm cutting you off.
I can't have any more? Why not?
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Best thing that's ever happened to you financially. Go.
Easy. Sold my car on Carvana. Amazing offer.
Really? I hit 200 on the scratcher.
Did the scratcher come to your house and hand you a check?
No.
How many scratchers did you hit to get that? I hit a button on Carvana.com once.
Okay, that's fair.
It's like the lottery, except you always win.
Not like the lottery at all, actually.
Exactly. Inexplicably good. Offers worth bragging about. Sell your car today on Carvana. Pickup fees may apply.
News update. This is what's trending with DJ and PK. Hashtag Utah Jazz.
Darryn Peterson gets the ball and the crowd erupts. He comes off a pick to his left, turns the corner, gets to the rack, lays it up and in. Welcome to Utah. Long rebound. Peterson out in front. Fleming's his back. Peterson to the window. Scores it and a foul. Cody trying to work the beautiful crossover. Goes behind his back. Spins. Turnaround jumper in the lane. Good. Hard drive. Cody Williams rocks the house. Took the right hand and just packed it. Will Hardy just has his mouth open, stunned. Jaren Jackson, Isaiah Collier, Bryce Sensabaugh, Keontae all standing.
And so it begins. Summer League game number 1 for Darryn Peterson. Jazz win. 103-102. Needed overtime. Blew a huge lead. Who cares? Darryn Peterson, 28 points, PK. Is that what you wanted to see? 11 of 21. Looking smooth. Made it look easy out there.
Yeah, it does appear that he does make it look easy. It's not easy, but he makes it look easy, which is a sign of a quality player, man. I think that, we're going to have, I understand, Thurl Bailey on at 9 o'clock. And I think they need a phrase for this young man, and I'm going to give it to him.
Nice.
Since he is something that he scores,
yep,
and then he scores again and again and again, and scoring 20 points is nothing for him, and he does it so often. Here's the deal. When he makes one of these moves that he's going to make he's going to make them thousands of times.
Okay. I'm ready. I need a timpani, please.
It's simply when we see something that we're familiar with him, and it will become more and more familiar, it will be second nature. We will see it over and over.
Okay.
It is simply...
You've baited the hook. I'm waiting.
All you have to do is just say, rinse, wash, and de-peat.
Rinse, wash.
And de-peat.
That'd be wash, rinse, and de-peat.
That's irrelevant.
I don't know how you do laundry.
I don't.
I don't know how you do the dishes.
I don't.
Clearly.
I'm going to dishwash them.
You got to wash them. Then you rinse them. The wash cycle comes first, and the rinse cycle comes second.
Yeah.
I was going to ask if you've ever fixed a dishwasher, but there's no chance of that.
But he's so different.
Oh, nice. Nice escape.
It's rinse, wash, and de-peat.
Way to go, Houdini. Nice escape.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
De-peat.
I get it. I got it.
Like de-will, de-peat.
See, I enjoyed it earlier. Now I'm not enjoying it.
De-peat.
I got it. All right. That's what you want to see. Game number 1, quarter number 1. He knew what everyone wanted to see. 10 points right out of the gate. Bang. Yeah, I can do this. Relax, calm down. Don't get your blood pressure up, people.
The only negative was that he was handling the ball more.
And there were tons of turnovers.
He had 8 turnovers.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Want to blame some of that on Summer League?
But I'm not going to blame
all 8 of them.
The scoring on Summer League.
No,
I'm only going to blame it.
I mean, obviously, when he drives to the hoop,
you're a sideline reporter. You keep that up.
That's my goal. That's my next career. The Summer League driving to the hoop thing, that's real. And when you beat your man and get to the hoop, you got a 6'10" guy on average who may not be super athletic as opposed to a 7-1 guy who is super athletic. So it'll definitely be harder to finish when you get to the regular season. Everything will be harder. But it needs to look easy in the preseason or in the summer league. Because if it doesn't look easy, if it's a struggle now, it's only going to be harder. Cody Williams had 17 points, 5 boards. How do you feel about the throw-down dunks? Cool, but you always knew the athleticism was there. It's more about the consistency.
I think it's a little embarrassing going into your third year that you're still playing in the summer league.
Yeah.
So whatever.
And you got to step it up because they're going to need to find some money, presumably, to pay Keontae George next year. And Keontae's getting some, and then they'll have some growth in the cap. It'll go up, so that'll give them some help, and then they'll need to let somebody go who makes some money. So.
But not Josh Okogie.
Got to clear it. He signs on a 2-year deal. 2 years, $12 million. Bring in some wing defense and a little 3-point shooting. DJ PK.
#NBA.
Boston, they packed me up, my boy. I wrote this too. First and foremost, thank you to the Most High. Even in the midst of adversity, I'm still here with the most gratitude. I'm still processing, chat. I'm still processing how everything went down. I'm excited and disappointed at the same time. I earned my respect from this city. Never asked for no shortcuts, no special treatments, no privilege. I simply showed up every day and accepted whatever challenge the organization had for me.
Jaylen Brown's statement after his trade from Boston to Philly. Former Celtic, now a Sixer. That's going to be a little bit of drama all year long. There's hurt feelings, PK. So put him on Christmas Day. Hope they meet in the playoffs.
Yeah,
let's let him go at it.
What he wanted, though.
Yep.
So he got what he wanted, and he's hurt?
Yes. I believe that to be true.
He was hurt before he didn't get traded, and then he got traded, and he's hurt?
I think he's hurt that he didn't get what he wanted in Boston.
He wanted out.
He wanted to be the man. And he wasn't going to be the man. And he'd rather be the man somewhere else than be 1A or guy number 2 in Boston.
Well, there's no guarantee he's going to be the man in Philadelphia.
There's not.
So
there's
he's going to be hurt there.
There's some other talent on that roster.
It's not worth the energy to worry about what his feelings are.
Now with him there, the Sixers think they've got a legit shot at adding LeBron James. Yeah. Where will LeBron go?
Is that good news?
He's also eyeing the Heat, the Cavs, now the Sixers, maybe the Warriors.
In the Summer League, the Jazz are playing the Memphis team tonight at 7.
Yes, they are. Center. And the Grizzlies got 15 points from Cam Boozer, who looked really good in his debut as they blew out Oklahoma City.
I did not watch that.
2 of them tonight at 7. Lakers trade DeAndre Ayton to the Wizards. Get some future draft picks back. Patrick Ewing goes to the Wizards staff as an assistant coach. NBA news, feels like the biggest news has landed, right? LeBron's the next big story out there. But the biggest news has landed. Andre Drummond, 1 year to the Knicks.
That's the biggest story?
Ayton, Ewing. I mean, there are all these stories. No, I think the biggest one is what is LeBron going to do? Maybe something big out there will happen.
So dramatic.
DJ PK.
#college football.
Big 12 Media Days tomorrow. PK's on a plane later today, flying out. We'll have coverage the next 2 days since there is no official Big 12 poll, apparently. KSL sports staff putting together one. Tech 1, BYU 2, Arizona 3, Utah 4, and Houston 5. Your Devils come in at 6. Does that sound about like what you've been hearing, reading, and what you're feeling? See anything jump out at you in that?
What is it you're reading here?
Tech, number 1. BYU, number 2.
Yeah.
Arizona, Utah,
I put
Houston.
Utah 3.
Okay. In front of Zona.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had Texas Tech and BYU. Utah 3. And then I don't remember what I had after that.
Be ready. Coverage tomorrow morning and Wednesday morning. Interviews all day long. DJ and PK.
Hashtag Major League Baseball.
Sacks packed full of Braves. First pitch and a fly ball to deep left. Taylor going to go back. Taylor goes to the wall. That thing is out of here. It's gone. Wilson swings and drives one high and deep and gone. 3-run homer. Wilson.
3-1 pitch is hit to left field. Does it have a chance? Yes, sir. Touch 'em all time to the back end of the left field bleachers.
Highlights from around Major League Baseball, where the bizarro game of the day had to be the Marlins and the Athletics. It was a blowout. Yuri Perez was flying. He had a perfect game through 7 innings. The Marlins were up 8-0, but it's his third start back from the injured list. He was on a pitch count. They pulled him when he got in the low 90s, 92, 93 pitches. 6 outs from the first perfect game in Marlins history. And the bullpen comes in and promptly blows up, and they survive, giving up 5 in the 8th, 3 in the 9th, and the Marlins escape with a 9-8 win. But PK, he's 6'8". He's been hurt. Pitch count matters. Perfect game. Oh, well.
I don't think they care about that. And
don't.
random guys can do that. I mean, I have no idea if this guy's any good or not. But, I mean, they take guys out all the time with no-hitters. It doesn't matter anymore. It's all about the pitch count. No, I thought the bizarre game of the day was the Mets scoring 5 in the 9th and then the Braves scoring 6 in the bottom of the 9th and lose 10-9. 11 runs in 1 inning. That was crazy. And that was on TV.
Dodgers on the verge of sweeping the Padres, but the Padres win at 5-2, avoid the sweep. Dodgers still flying.
Yeah, I think the Padres want to go back to winning again, that Machado has to go back to not hitting. Because once he started to hit, they started to lose.
All right, Manny, go hit 140.
They were doing very well when he wasn't hitting.
They were. He was not hitting a lick. It was atrocious.
Well,
and he's not the only guy, but he's so well paid, you can't help but take your eyes off him.
He's hitting now, and they're losing.
Yeah.
Start K'ing, buddy.
Blame him. He had a 3-run homer in the 5-2 win. His average is almost up to 200. He's close. Not there yet.
That's what told me batting average didn't matter.
No, it doesn't apparently. You make as many outs as you want because he was making outs and they were winning, as you point out. He screwed everything up when he started hitting. He's completely messed it up. Their starting pitching has been part of the problem as well.
And their fielding, I bet, too.
I don't know about that.
Look it up.
Okay. DJ and PK.
Hashtag BYU.
Couple of prospects for BYU. They get a commitment from Tennessee lineman Kyle Nabratsky. And closer to home, Maple Mountains. Uhila Wolfgram commits to BYU football. He's rated as the 2nd overall prospect in the state of Utah for the class of 2027. So the Cougars getting commitments from 2 more players.
Way to go.
Yeah. Verbal commitments, not signings, and then you've got the transfer portal looming out there. Do you care less than ever about recruiting?
I think it's always the same.
Yeah.
I don't think it's changed. It's just become, for BYU, you don't. I have no idea who these kids are.
No.
Are they going on missions? So it would be 20.
Back it up to 2029 then, yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, you need it. You have to recruit, man. And so it doesn't matter if these kids pan out. What matters is you have some kids pan out. And hopefully for them and their families, it's these very kids. You have to get as good a recruiting as you can through the various ways in which you get them. No single recruit is going to change anything, but they all matter. And when it comes time for them, if they go on a mission, I don't even know if they're LDS. I assume they are probably. Who knows? But if they go on a mission, then that would mean most likely 2030 they would take the field.
Yeah, can you give me a year to get back into football shape? And
there's a good chance I'll be dead in 2030.
Wolf Graham plays the edge. He's 6'3", 245, so put him as an outside linebacker in a 3-4 or a defensive end, whatever. He'll be on the edge. Rushing the quarterback.
Right now he's on the edge of 17.
Nice. DJ and PK.
Shelter up's been brilliant since he came on. Haaland, he wants another one. He's got another one. How about that? Extraordinary. Just phenomenal.
Bukayo Saka takes on Gallardo and crosses. Free header 1-0. England lead. Jude Bellingham in the Azteca. Mexico have been the better team. England strike first. It's the left foot of Alvarado into the danger area. There's the shot. They've got one back. It's Quinones. It's liftoff in the Azteca. It's game on in the last 16. Mexico back in it.
England ends up knocking out Mexico 3-2, a World Cup thriller at Azteca. England down a man after a red card for about 40 minutes, or a little more than 40 minutes as it turned out. And they actually down a man managed to score a goal that they desperately needed, and they hold on and win 3-2. You also heard Erling Haaland score there. He scored twice for Norway. They're in the quarters for the first time. They beat Brazil 2-1. Brazil have been to the quarter 8 World Cups in a row, but they're out in the round of 16. 2 good games in the World Cup. Now, everybody's attention turns, Spain and Portugal. And then the United States tonight. Fuller and Balogun will be available as they play Belgium in the round of 16 match. FIFA waives the red card suspension.
Trump waives the red card.
Yes.
Suspension. Does that change your feelings about him?
No, it does not.
You're a soccer boy.
It does not. This is super shady. These red cards come with the automatic 1-game suspension afterwards.
Except they don't.
And they do get waived in some leagues when they think a mistake has been made and go back. MLS has done it. It's happened to RSL.
Technicals.
Yeah. And the thing about it is it's supposed to be done in the first 24 hours. You've got all the information you need.
But you've told don't make a decision until you have to.
You do it. Yeah, but you have to. You're supposed
apparently
to.
you don't.
Apparently you don't.
So you don't have to.
The teams are supposed to have time to prepare. They go through, all their video work, all their practices, all their training sessions, and then the day before the game, oh, by the way, this guy's going to be able to play. Neither team able to prep for it. No, it's kind of shady at best. Dodgy.
And this guy's not even an American. What's he doing on the team?
That's how it works in international soccer. If you got a parent or a grandparent, you can claim it. You don't necessarily grow up or were born in the country. Yeah.
So he was born in New York because his mother wasn't allowed on a plane by a flight attendant. And then 2 months later, they take off, never to return.
Yeah.
And I got Diego Luna over here.
Yeah.
Born in the U.S.
Yeah.
Has played for multiple U.S. teams.
Yeah,
has bled on his U.S. jersey. Blood on his jersey. Broken nose. Blood streaming down a la a faucet. I'm not done, so put your finger down and sit back. Don't interrupt me, okay? I did not interrupt you when you wanted your manifesto on soccer. So do not interrupt me. Shut up. Don't interrupt me. Stop even hinting that you're going to talk. And here we shove gauze up his nose. And he saves our bacon last summer, and we got a guy who's not American on the team, and Diego Luna, who is American and who thought about playing with the Mexican team, but did not. And this guy, I got the Americans, I got the Nigerians, I got England. What the heck? This is ridiculous. I want Luna. I'm over the moon about Luna. And he's not on the team.
You used your Godfather voice there. That was the best part. Who bled on his jersey.
He did.
In my house, in my room, where my children play. It was where my children play line.
On our jersey representing us. And this guy because a flight attendant wouldn't have let his mother on the plane.
Yep. But he was born here, so he has U.S. citizenship here.
He does not have U.S. citizenship.
He's born here.
You can say it a fourth time.
Yeah.
He's not an American. I don't care where you're born. I'm not saying that you have to be born here to be an American. Believe me, I'm not one of them people.
He plays a different position than Luna, so even if he weren't on the team, it wouldn't have gotten Luna on the team. They would have brought another striker.
Okay,
another goal
coach.
scorer. Yeah. Tonight, Belgium and the United States in Seattle.
I want Americans on the American team. How crazy am I?
What is trending? Brought to you by Shamrock Plumbing. No job too big or too small. Get the personal touch with Shamrock Plumbing. Coming up at 8:30, Pete Souza covers the Big 12. He's going to join us once again. He's been on the show before. Look ahead to Media Days with him. Big T Thorough Bailey, as PK pointed out, is here at 9 o'clock to talk Summer League Game 2 tonight. 7 o'clock, Memphis Grizzlies, Cam Boozer, Utah Jazz, Darryn Peterson, two of the top 3 picks in the draft on the court. We'll talk with Big T at 9 o'clock. DJ and PK, it's 97.5. The question of the day is next.
Order for Jennifer C.
Is this my double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double sleeve?
Yeah. Can you handle that much caffeine?
Did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Oh, really? That's great.
Seriously, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Yeah, you just said that.
Did you say I just said that?
Yeah, I'm cutting you off.
I can't have any more? Why not?
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Best thing that's ever happened to you financially. Go.
Easy. Sold my car on Carvana. Amazing offer.
Really? I hit 200 on a scratcher.
Did the scratcher come to your house and hand you a check?
No.
How many scratchers did you hit to get that? I hit a button on Carvana.com once.
Okay, that's fair.
It's like the lottery, except you always win.
Not like the lottery at all, actually.
Exactly. Inexplicably good. Offers worth bragging about. Sell your car today on Carvana. Pickup fees may apply.
Nobody brings you better coverage of the teams you're passionate about than these guys.
Try some more.
This is DJ and PK on 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
DJ PK, it's 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. It is time for the question of the day. Darryn Peterson, 28 points, 27 minutes, his Jazz Summer League debut. Can you contain your excitement? Elaine, it's hard to contain. I don't want to put too much expectations on him. I think he'll benefit and learn a lot from playing with Keontae. He's still got to grow and develop like any other rookie. But this is the base. I can't wait to see year 2 and 3. Lane's blowing right through the rookie season, right to year 2 and 3.
Yeah, I want to see the rookie season because I think it's going to be something that is most definitely positive and something that can really be built upon. Now, certainly just about any player should be better in year 2 or 3, even if you have 4 years of college, which none of them do anymore that get to the NBA and are drafted that high. Then later on they do it or unrestricted maybe. But as far as that goes, yeah, he should definitely be better in year 2 and 3. But I think he's going to be fine in year 1 because he just has a way of putting the ball in the basket. And having watched Kansas games probably at least 10 times, that he did nothing that I didn't already see. He had more turnovers because he had the ball in his hands more. But, like there was one in overtime where he drove down the right side and in front of the Jazz bench there, and he didn't know really where to go. And if I remember, he picked up his dribble, and then the pass got deflected or something. But so what? Those are things that can be taught to don't do that. Here's what you need to do, blah, 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 those types of things. So, 8 turnovers is way too many. But everything else that is so natural to him as he's developed his skill, it's not like he just walks out on the court and doing. When I say natural, I'm not even come close to hinting or intimating that he doesn't work. That's not the point. But he has this natural skill upon which he works, and gets better at, then you've got something that has the potential to be special. And that's what we're looking at with him. I don't think there's any question about that. We're looking at somebody who could be a special player in the NBA. It remains to be seen, but I think he can do it.
This is where it'd be really interesting to know what Austin Ainge and Jay-Z and Danny and all those guys heard when they talked to people in the Kansas program. Because one of the storylines with him in the Kansas program was he's a guy who in high school and AAU ball had the ball in his hands a lot. To be expected, obviously, he's the best player by miles. He's awesome. So, of course, you want to keep the ball in his hands. Gets to Kansas, he plays off the ball a lot. Now, maybe that's because of who else they had on the roster. Maybe that's because he's in and out of the lineup. Maybe that's because they saw him turn the ball over a lot against the competition there early on, and so they went away from that. I'd be intrigued to see what that was. How big a problem is it? How much is it just a little bit of a one-off and needs to be a little bit of, growth there? Or if that's a critical problem that Kansas diagnosed early, so they played him off the ball.
Yeah, but I mean, in order to score 20, you've got to have the ball.
You do get it, yes. But you might have more catch-and-shoot opportunities and less chance to turn it over.
Well, he'll have less chance to turn it over. Now is the time for experimentation.
Yeah, true story.
I don't think he's going to be initiating the offense that much. There'll be times when the ball is rebounded and the outlet pass goes to him and away you go. And so that's what you want. You don't need to just stall it and have the other guy come and get the ball and have the coach stand up and 4 fingers down every time. That reduces the athleticism from these guys, and they have players who have a lot of athleticism to run up and down the floor, so you want to be able to do that. I think that I don't think he'll come anywhere near averaging 8 turnovers a game because I don't think he'll have the ball enough to initiate the offense. But he'll have the ball, and if he sees a crease open, he goes for it. If not, he tries to make some moves, do something. I just don't want him. It would be ridiculous the catch and shoot spiel. No, not when you've got that type of ability to simply catch and shoot. All those dumb stats. There was a story at ESPN over the weekend, and I saved it. That we're just. Do people even watch basketball? All they do is come up with these stats.
Oh, yeah. I read that story.
Yeah.
I know the story. There were multiple great quotes in that story. That was one of them. That was from an Eastern Conference scout, I think, who said, "Are people?" He was being critical of the league.
Right.
It's like, do the coaches, GMs, and scouts watch the games, or do they just? And the other one was about we're going to analytics ourselves right into being baseball and be boring
before the changes.
Yeah, the changes definitely helped with that, but I think there's still things about baseball. Well, the fans love the no-hitters and the perfect games, and as we were just talking about, they're not a thing anymore. A guy's on a pitch count, 3 starts back from the injured list. He gets to 93, and the number's 90, so he's done. That part hasn't gone away. I mean, definitely the pitch clock has helped big time. Just that basically.
I don't think the pitch clock is analytics. I think it's that you don't have 5 guys on the right side of the infield. I think that's the number one thing. And they've done away with that.
They have.
So you don't just stand up there and try to hit it over the fence every time because there's no point trying to get a base hit. When I got Manny Machado playing Rover and he's got a cannon arm and you hit a shot that would be a double and he throws you out at first base.
Yep.
That's the number one thing that they eliminated that. And this, off the bounce, catch and shoot, blah, blah, blah. It's just people who just want to act like they're smarter, and they are smarter than me. And good for them. I don't worry about that stuff. Can you play the game of basketball? That's what I worry about. Can you make shots? So if you bounce it twice, that eliminates that and it doesn't go into your category and all that nonsense. Whatever on that. And they can get into that, but that's not my job. My job is to enjoy the game and comment on it, and that's what I'm going to do. And I think Darryn Peterson has the ability to make all these types of plays that you need from an offensive perspective. There's really, from his position, nothing he can't do offensively. And what I saw Saturday afternoon was a continuation of what I saw, like, for instance, that first half against BYU. Now, the competition is probably a little bit better than what BYU put out there, but it's not near the competition that he's going to face. So I'm not expecting him to go average 28 in his first season, but I'm expecting him to have a productive rookie season. Someone's got to be Rookie of the Year, and I see no reason why it can't be him.
There are definitely people looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Tony,
I would be surprised if he does not have a good season.
Tony, I'm not surprised. He's a huge talent. I honestly could see him getting the Rookie of the Year award if he's healthy.
Yeah, it's a question of how much opportunity he has. And if he doesn't get opportunity, there's only two reasons. That he isn't good enough or he's hurt. I guess that would be two unto themselves. Or the team is just that good that he's down the pecking order. But I don't see the team being that good. I see the team being good, but I don't see the team being that good to where he doesn't get his opportunities.
I'd agree he gets opportunities. I think the odds makers who put odds on this stuff, because now you can bet on everything, including who's going to be the NBA Rookie of the Year, are looking at Boozer because he's going to have more opportunities. And you're right.
At the same, sure, but at the same time, he's going to be game planned much more aggressively because if you stop Boozer on Memphis's team, you probably have a better chance to win. Whereas if you stop Peterson, well, they still got 3 or 4 other guys.
Yep.
And so Peterson can take advantage of Jackson's ability and Markkanen's ability and the other 2 guys, the younger guys, George and Bailey there. And so he can get his opportunities to do his thing too. So it's going to be an exciting opportunity for him to see how good he can be that first year. And then, we expect improvement. I mean, we would always expect improvement from a 19 to a 20-year-old and probably from a 20 to 21 and 22 to 23, blah, blah, blah. But, if you want to look at where the arrow is, go ahead and imagine because you can draw up that he's a top 5 player in the game if you want, in 5 years. If you want to go in that direction.
Go best case scenario.
Yeah. I think it's conceivable.
That would set up huge expectations, and it is conceivable, sure. But Leroy wants to tamp those expectations down. Deshaun Stevenson was the Summer League MVP. Better to temper expectations until the games count.
Yeah, but Deshaun Stevenson did nothing in college. Literally nothing.
Straight out of high school in Fresno.
Right. And
he was like the 19th or 20th pick or something.
So you got that going on. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff.
Way less expectations.
And players are sophisticated and advanced now. They go and they play. Name me a top player who played at his original high school. That's so quaint. I don't think Cooper Flagg did.
They go to their
the Florida thing,
the IMG Academy or whatever charter private school.
Yeah, it's basically like what they do in Europe. They scoop you up and you go someplace else. And obviously DeBonta did it, here, and you bounce around, and so you're getting competition, and the season is so secondary. It's these 16 and under, 17 and under, 18, those types of things too, where you're playing against elite competition at that age. Doesn't necessarily mean it will be, and they'll all transfer to the NBA and be elite, but
all the scouts go to
and
that
then you
stuff.
go to Kansas and you're playing. And I mean, he sat out of the third of the games, I understand, but he also played 2/3 of the games, and he did really well. So it's not about Summer League that I'm not basing his projection of potentially 5 years from now being a top 5 player off one Summer League game by any stretch. It's not even close to that. It's just that he did what he's always done.
Score a bunch of points and make it look easy.
Yeah. He's so smooth. And it's not easy, but he has the ability, as the great ones often do, to make it look easy.
If he's out there and he's hitting fadeaway threes over guys and they're jumping at him and he's somehow launching ridiculous shots, that doesn't seem like it can be replicated. That can't be repeated. Whereas him beating this guy off his dribble, there's already, YouTube's full of 1,000 clips of him doing that. And then he went out in the Summer League and did it again.
Yeah, he's a proven scorer.
Yeah.
And he's not just a scorer. He's a shooter.
And those two things can be different, but he seems to be both.
Right. Yeah. To me, what could, if there's anything that did derail him, it would be himself and all the stuff that's going to come with it, the enormous amount of attention, the enormous amount of money, and sometimes that can wreck people. I mean, Anthony Edwards, let's call it like it is. How many birth moms does he have? Or baby moms, I guess they call them.
Baby moms, right? Yeah, the fact you can't name that number. But
now, he's still been a great player,
yeah.
But that could potentially derail you.
Players have been, and this isn't just a sports thing, people have been derailed by money and by fame. There's plenty of pitfalls that come with that. There's plenty of temptations.
So you got that over here,
yeah,
and then you got injuries and so forth.
They all these clubs are asking all those questions about guys, all the top picks, trying to make sure that they can handle it.
Yeah,
because
but they don't
knows
know.
It's an issue.
He's
Nobody,
never been in this situation.
Nobody knows, right? They have not. If anything, they're just starting to get a taste of it now that the NIL money's getting so big. Now they're going to get even bigger money, but when you're getting millions and your face is well known,
yeah. Well, these basketball players, they don't get, relatively speaking, like the Cardinals running back out of Notre Dame. Mm-hmm. He said, I'm not even going to spend my money here. I'm going to put it away because I'm already well off. Well, the NFL, you got to play 3 years. So you're getting 3 years of it.
Money. Yeah.
And you go to Notre Dame, and you're a top 3 pick.
You're assuming you were doing pretty well.
Yeah,
for
probably
3
had
years.
20 million, maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows? And then he comes out and he tells us, I'm well off. Well, you got 3 years. Basketball, you get a lot of money, but you only get it for 1 year. And, taxes and everything else that goes into it, blah, blah, blah. Well, now he's guaranteed, I think the rookie scale is $61 million. Somebody said, I saw that he's the already top 3 payroll guy on the team in terms of
well, since Kessler isn't there, because he's probably just a little bit in front of Nurkic, and then the other guys on rookie deals are smaller. So that probably sounds right.
So how do you handle all that? And then what happens to your body? Because you're going to have to get stronger. Everyone does. You're only 18, 19 years old. No one is a finished product at that age.
No.
I don't care who you are.
Nope. And you can look at the greats.
Yeah. Right. And you look at, to me, the 2 greats in recent times would be Kobe and Garnett, who came right out. Now, they didn't have the benefit of 1 year of college, but still, and how much stronger. Even if their body doesn't change that much, they needed progression.
But mostly the body. The Magic Johnson video when he's 20 years old, 21 years old, versus when he's 27, 28. It's night and day. I mean, Hayward would be the best local example.
Yeah, but I don't think we're going to see a body transformation like Hayward.
No, I don't
think he needs it. And
Peterson's already.
He's okay enough.
Yeah,
but he can get stronger without getting noticeably bigger.
Right.
I mean, I would go Cody Williams as the most recent example. He was too frail his first year. Like, he didn't belong in the league. He belonged in the minors. Which, okay, man, he played 1 year. And he played, for the funny thing is we make a big deal about Darryn Peterson. Cody played less.
Yeah.
And he was never the man. Because they had 2 or 3 other guys who played in the NBA or are still in the NBA. De Silva being one of them off the top of my head. I have to look at the other guys. And so he was way down. At least when Peterson played, he was the man.
Maybe with more NIL money, he would have stayed in school second year. Maybe not, though. He's still a top 10 pick.
No.
Yeah.
Because then they dissect your game. And you go
down.
You don't go up. You go down.
Down.
So he had to play. I mean, he had to go in that way. Because then, no. If you have an opportunity to get to the NBA, a first-round pick, take it. Because you don't know that it's going to be there next year. Unless you are the true overwhelming superstar. And if you're the true overwhelming superstar, then you go that first year anyway. Right?
Gone.
Yeah.
All the overwhelming superstars. I mean,
Cooper Flagg
was, I was going to say, there's the overwhelming superstar.
If he came back, well, he wasn't going to go up. You're already number 1. You can't go up. You're already there. So those types of players, go. So the Cody Williamses, the system demands that you go because then they're going to pick at your game and you probably drop because then there's a new crop of guys that come in and away you go. But Cody Williams he had no business being on an NBA floor his first year.
Way too thin.
Yeah.
Way too weak.
Right. And that doesn't mean he didn't make the right decision. Now we'll see what he does going into year 3. Hopefully for him and his team and blah, 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 he turns into a player. He looks physically bigger. And, at least go do something that shows, hey, I'm way better than these European dudes or European League dudes that mostly comprise the Summer League.
Darryn Peterson, 28 points, 27 minutes, his Jazz Summer League debut. Can you contain your excitement? Cam, I was there. He's very impressive.
Yeah. Okay, Cam.
That's a good summary to take away.
I agree with you.
He was impressive. There are going to be much bigger tests. Maybe not in Summer League. We'll see how that goes. But certainly in the regular season. He's going to have to finish over bigger guys. But all he could do was go out there and light it up in Game 1 of the Summer League, and he did.
Yeah, and the way he scores, this is something that was an encore. It's like, where have I seen that before? Oh, I've seen that many times before. And this is what he does. He didn't do any. I think it was like when Mitchell came out and had the nice thing. Oh, man, who is this guy? You didn't really know. He played his second year, which automatically, okay, what's wrong with you? Why'd you play his second year? Yeah. And so I think, at least for me, to a good extent, he caught me by surprise in the Summer League. And I had to tell myself, oh, don't get too excited. It's Summer League. It's Summer League. It's Summer League. Well, Darryn Peterson is a different feel because I'm not too excited about Summer League because I'm already too excited before they even threw the ball up in the first game on Saturday. I'm already so excited.
There was hype for Darryn Peterson before he started his freshman year of college.
Yeah, since he was 16.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're right. Donovan was a lot more anonymous.
Right.
Middle of the first round pick.
So I was like, wow, who is this kid?
Yeah,
well, for Darryn Peterson, it is not, wow, who is this kid? This kid is the kid. He was the most skilled player in the draft. And about a week after the draft, I came in and said they're totally comfortable taking him, and they believe that he is the most skilled. And then a week or so before the draft, there was, through this guy tells me type of thing that, and we'll never know, that there was a pretty good chance they would have taken him number 1 if they had the number 1 pick. And right now, yeah. And I'm going to tell you, I'll make the adjustment so you can get in on it. Wash, rinse, depeat.
DJ and PK, it's 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. Big T Thurl Bailey coming up at 9 o'clock. Big Jazz game tonight. Big game for the U.S. men's national team tonight. We'll get to that next. Stay with us.
Best thing that's ever happened to you financially. Go.
Easy. Sold my car on Carvana. Amazing offer.
Really? I hit 200 on the scratcher.
Did the scratcher come to your house and hand you a check?
No.
How many scratchers did you hit to get that? I hit a button on Carvana.com once.
Okay, that's fair.
It's like the lottery, except you always win.
Not like the lottery at all, actually.
Exactly. Inexplicably good. Offers worth bragging about. Sell your car today on Carvana. Pickup fees may apply.
Finding ways to be financially savvy is a smart move, and knowing you could be saving money for the things you really want, like that dream home or new ride, is a great feeling. That's why the State Farm Personal Price Plan can help you save when you choose to bundle home and auto. Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Head to statefarm.com to get a quote. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
This is Utah's best coverage of the Utes, Cougars, Jazz, and Mammoth. Here we go. From the guys who have been there for all the biggest moments in Utah sports history. You're listening to DJ and PK on 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
KSL Sports Zone and BI Meals are honoring people that impact youth sports in our communities. Nominate the youth sports volunteer you know for the BI Meals Hero of the Week, KSLSports.com/contest. Question up on our Facebook page. What is your prediction for the U.S. versus Belgium tonight? Winner to the World Cup quarterfinals, which the U.S. hasn't done in 24 years. Mickey, I predict that match will be tomorrow. Thank you. Brett, who cares when there's Wimbledon? We are your tennis station, PK.
Well, that was before.
Sabalenka's out. What before?
Who's out?
Sabalenka, the number 1 seed on the women's side, got beat over the weekend. Out.
You are all things to all people. I never even... Sabalenka?
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of her.
Okay. She was the 1 seed.
That's what you told me.
Yep.
3 times now.
Yep.
Never heard of her.
I smash Roy. This is going to be a close game. Belgium 2-1.
It's soccer.
But my heart wants USA 2-1.
90% of them are close games.
Jordan says 3-2 USA. The comments hating on soccer are just not true sports fans. Ken, when does college football start? David, August 29th. It's not far away. But go USA, 3-1.
Tomorrow at 7 a.m. We'll be going live from Dallas. We ain't waiting until 11 o'clock to go live. We're going 7 a.m.
You're looking live.
I am going to be there.
Yes.
And I told Scotty and Tim they're going to be there. We're going live 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock Central Time.
Which days are the Utes and Cougars?
They split them.
I knew that. I didn't know. I didn't know if it was Utah Tuesday and BYU Wednesday or the other way. Did they split the Arizona schools too?
I assume so, but I don't know that.
Okay.
I don't get paid to know that.
No.
I can tell you.
You actually do a lot of homework for this. It's underrated. I don't think people fully appreciate. You'll have your 3 questions for each school lined up. Not that you'll get 3 questions in, but you'll have 3 questions.
I'll
try to nail them down on
questions
specifics.
In this time, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to be good to go. Yeah, they sent us all that stuff. Let's see. Tuesday, the teams are Oklahoma State, Houston, UCF, Baylor, Colorado, Arizona State, BYU, and Texas Tech.
Okay.
And then the schools that I did not mention,
Wednesday.
They would be on Wednesday.
There you go.
Yeah.
So Utah and Arizona Wednesday.
Yes. Morgan Scally making his debut. But anyway, back to soccer.
Welcome to the party.
We'll get to that.
All right, that's all day tomorrow on Wednesday. So there it is. And David's on board for all of it. August 29th. He said, when does football start? August 29th. And it's not far away.
Well,
but go USA 3-1.
This is football.
If you're European, yes. It's soccer if you're from over here.
Well, no. You can't have that. I disagree. No.
Okay.
Because if you're over here, then it's 2-0, 2-zip, 2-0. But no, we got to say 2-0. So it's European there, but we're over here.
Yep.
That don't make no sense.
Yep. Pick and choose.
No.
Picking and choosing going on.
No, I'm not a picker and a chooser.
They're also jerseys, not kits. Alex, you like soccer. Do you say kit?
I do say kid sometimes.
Do you really?
I do,
Because he's trying to make his mark, and he thinks sucking up to soccer is a way to get in. I don't blame him. He's a young kid. He's 26 years old. Had you turned 27 yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah. Wait till you make it big. You're 35. You won't give a crap. Like me. I only watched the U.S. I haven't watched 1 second of any other game. I take that back. I did watch a little bit in Mexico. I got football on the brain. New Mexico. Going in the pack.
Ready for Mountain West Media Days?
Football. Yeah. New Mexico. Yeah. The Lobos.
All right, Lobos. Lobos getting a shout out.
I take that back.
You got pulled into England, Mexico.
Sunday night, at home.
Yeah.
Don't do anything Sunday night.
Dodgers and Padres were on. So thought maybe you were watching that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Two screens. Let's go.
I'm just going back and forth.
Yeah.
I mean, other nights of the week, you might be doing stuff, particularly on the weekends. But Sunday night, 95% of us are home. So, yes, I take that back. I did watch a good portion of that game bouncing back and forth, seeing Machado hit his home run and all that stuff.
All right, DJ and PK coming up next. We could talk about Summer League, PK, but there are big questions for the Utah Jazz, and it got a ton of reaction. Is the tandem of Jackson Hayes and Yusuf Nurkic good enough at center? We will get to that. DJ and PK, it's 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
Order for Jennifer C.
Is this my double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double sleeve?
Yeah. Can you handle that much caffeine?
Did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Oh, really? That's great.
Seriously, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Yeah, you just said that.
Did you say I just said that?
Yeah, I'm cutting you off.
I can't have any more? Why not?
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Queen Carvania stood haloed by the morning sun. An army hung on her every word.
My champions, I have sold my chariot on Carvana. 'Twas a lovely SUV, an inexplicably queenly offer. They're even coming to the castle to collect it. Tonight, we feast! An offer you can feast on. Sell your car today on Carvana. Pickup fees may apply.